Welcome to the Castle Connection. Today is Wednesday, the end of August 2022, and we are here together to talk about some of the opening of school for the 22-23 school year. I hope you had a wonderful and healthy summer break. Tomorrow we welcome our staff on September 1st for their staff PD. They'll have 2 days of professional development prior to the start of the year, and school starts for our students on Tuesday, September, what is Tuesday's date? The 6th, the 7th of September. So a few announcements as we get going on that. So we have on-course information. I'm going to give you some freshman tablet pickup information, locker use information, school nurse information, free and reduced lunch information, and then also our student schedule for the opening week and the opening student orientation week. So we'll give you all of that, so bear with me. And I'm going to navigate to the website so that you can see some of the items that we want to talk about. So one of the first things that you need to know is if you have not already done so, you need to complete the on-course annual registration. So if you look at all the banner pages that are across with the different pictures, one of them is a notification to complete the on-course annual registration. So this information here, you need to go in. This is where you had specific email information and mailed information that came in snail mail home so that you could sign up and see your student's schedule. So without doing this, you're not able to see your student's schedule. What I want you to know clearly is that many people have issues with the correct email and the correct phone numbers. So once you complete annual registration in ONCOURSE, you control that. So now once you have a parent account, you control the email that we pull from. So just make sure that the primary email that you list in there is the email you want the primary information from the school to come to you in. So what happens is if you're a freshman, we get that information from the sending school district. Until you go do annual registration, we don't get whatever your updated email is. If you have any issues with that, you can contact the school. Somebody in the main office or registrar will be happy to help you with that. Again, that is the annual registration. So my next piece of information for you is the tablet pickup for freshmen occurred this week. There were 3 days. If you were unable to pick up your tablet as a freshman, you will have an opportunity to do that. We will do that during the first week of school, so don't stress. We'll get it to you, and you'll get caught up in no time at all. If you got it, then you're ahead of the game, and that's a great thing. All right, big announcement for this school year coming out of COVID. We are back to locker use. So not only do you have a locker, but we're requiring locker use for items like book bags and jackets. There are no book bags or jackets for the 22-23 school year. So when you come into the school building, you're going to have your immediate needs that you need for class. Everything else should remain into your locker. That includes your gym class, unless you're going right to gym, and it also includes your lunch. There's plenty of time as you go to lunch to access your locker and get to lunch. Most 90%, if not more, of your material is all on that district-provided tablet computer. So you should be in pretty good shape. You can carry the tablet bag. Remember, the tablets are distributed in a bag. They should be transported in a bag. If you damage the tablet, and we found that you were not transporting it from class to class in the provided tablet bag, then you could be held responsible for the damage to that tablet. So again, the big announcement here for this year, which is new, is that we will use and require you to put your backpacks and jackets in your school issued lockers, so make sure you are prepared for that. Okay, I sent a message home just the other day from the school nurse. Reminder, if you are administering or you need the school to administer any medications, then we need an updated form. That form can be found, I'll point to the school website. We did put that under the school tab, and you'll see school nurse. So school tab on the website, school nurse, you can find her information, email, phone number, and then this medication form. This is an electronic fillable form that you could submit, so we encourage you to do that. Again, that has to do with if your student has any type of updated medication that would be administered at the school level. Free and reduced lunch, I mentioned this previously. This school year is no longer free lunch for all students. Coming out of COVID, the federal government and the state have made a huge commitment to provide lunches for all of our students, free of cost. Students may qualify for free and reduced lunch still, but you must fill out the application. It must be done. That's important so that you secure that free and reduced lunch, and also it's important for district data, so we need that to be done. So if you feel like you may qualify, or if you're interested, you want to make sure that you're doing that. The free and reduced form can be found on the website, and that is under parent and lunch information. You can find the free and reduced lunch information. Okay, that is an online application. I recommend you use the online application for the free and reduced lunch program. It is the easiest. If you do need help, you're welcome to make an appointment. One of our office assistants are happy to assist you with that. But just please note, you cannot assume that your student is going to just get free or reduced lunch automatically. One little question, please note, if you're coming to us new as a freshman, the free and reduced lunch application process is separate from the sending school districts. Those are separate districts. They have different codes and therefore different application portals. So you need to start a new one if you are a freshman and interested in participating in that program. The last major announcement is just to discuss this opening schedule for next week for the students. So if you go under the school tab on the website and you click on the 22-23 calendar, that calendar will come up. Tuesday is the 6th of September, so the week from 6th through the 9th, you'll note that they're in green. They are early dismissal days, and so therefore students will be getting out earlier at 12 noon during those days. So there's different activities going on. We specifically identified this with our staff and we've continued this. Some of the things you learn coming out of COVID, some of the things we should prioritize, and that is kind of further the student orientation process as they come into the school day. So the first day on the 6th, students will go to their 4 main academic classes. They'll have blocks 1, 2, 4, and 5. So they will go directly to class, first block class on Tuesday, September 6th. On the 7th, we're going to have what we call a class day, where they're going to go through class rotations. We'll explain that to them on the 6th, where they're to report on the 7th. On the 8th, we're going to go through the whole schedule. It'll still be an early dismissal schedule. You will report to class on the 8th to your first block class. You'll go through second block, 3A, 3B, block 4, and block 5 all on that day. And then on Friday the 9th, that's our outdoor day. So you're going to report to your first block class again, almost like a homeroom check. We will call you outside. It's going to be an outdoor field day and barbecue day. We're really excited about that, and that's sponsored by our whole staff for our students. So again, it's a special week for our students to make sure we are bringing them and welcoming them into our school community and setting the stage for the school year. Again, those are going to be early dismissal days. Each of those days, most important for you to know is that on Tuesday, September 6th, all students do go to their first block classes. If you're that person that's still not sure where your first block class is, again, you need to get into ONCOURSE. You need to complete that annual registration. If you're having problems with that, because you need the code that went in the summer mailing, if for some reason you didn't get it, you got to contact the school ASAP. Reminder, Monday is a holiday. There will not be anybody here on Monday, so you're going to try to squeeze that in tomorrow if you can. Those are the primary announcements as we set and get ready for the school year. We'll continue to keep you updated as we go through. I do remind you that we are pushing the information out through what's called our school messenger service, which pulls the information from ONCOURSE. That's your phone number and email. We're also pushing out via Twitter. We also have launched the Facebook page as a one-way communication tool to make sure you're getting information from the school district. So if you have questions other than that, please reach out to the school. We're happy to help. So with that, I want to wish you a safe and healthy and blessed final weekend prior to the school year. Make sure you take care of yourselves and your family, and we look forward to seeing you on the castle on Tuesday the 6th. Go Knights.